Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has broken promises to cut electricity bills, to provide cheaper mortgages and to ensure that families will be better off on the cost of living. The price of electricity is now up by 22%. We've endured 12 mortgage rate hikes and the prices for food and groceries are up more than 11%. Isn't it clear to Australians this government has lost its way because of this Prime Minister's lack of economic management and experience and general incompetence?
Call to the Prime Minister.
Point of order on relevance on this.
That's right. Thank you, Mr Speaker. I thank the Leader of the Opposition for his question. And of course, the Leader of the Opposition asked me about cost of living. And there's one thing that is consistent about our cost of living measures, which is they have all been opposed by those opposite. They opposed, even last week, they opposed the tax cuts that we gave to every Australian taxpayer. But those opposite were against that. They opposed the energy price relief plan that we put in place. They were against that. They were opposed to fee-free Tafe. They were against that. They were opposed to cheaper childcare. They were against that. We know they were opposed to wage rises, whether it be the 3 increases in the minimum wage or whether it be the additional wage rises for people who work in aged care or who work as early educators in our childcare system. We know that that was the case. But we know also that those opposite, when it comes to economic policy, do have some half-baked plans. They have a plan for nuclear reactors sometime in the 2040s, but they won't tell us how much they will cost. What we do know is that they are the most costly form of new energy, and we know it will take too long, and we know even after all of that, it will produce something like 4% of the energy needs that Australia has. We know also
Minister for Climate Change.
That they have a plan to break up supermarkets. Now, I'm not sure who will buy the Coles supermarket at their local shopping centre next to Woolworths, but I suspect it will probably be Woolworths. There's nothing, of course, to stop IGA setting up anywhere in the country, but that's what happens when you have the Nats running their economic policy. But they came out with something else, Mr Speaker, last week, which is zonal taxation. So depending upon where you live, you will pay a different rate of tax under this Leader of the Opposition. The troika of economic irrationality.
Members on my left.
Zonal taxation, depending upon where you live. Breaking up private sector companies through forced divestment. And nuclear reactors owned by the government sometime in the 2040s. Mr Speaker, the party of Menzies is a long time gone.
Concluded.
Mr. Speaker.